And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Washington Nationals.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, the lefty, Mackenzie Gore.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. That one missed. Next pitch misses. Now 2-0. Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count full.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out.
2 balls, no strikes.
Squirts away a little bit.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in
and
there.
Turner's back in. In for a strike. And now 2-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010. Snap throw to first. And Turner's back in. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. In the dirt. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throws it away. score. Checks the runner. Turner dives back in safely. Runner at second here, one gone. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him off.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. JT Realmuto steps in. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball one.
Gets under it and pops it up. Garcia nabs it, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia, and now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Back after this on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
James Wood leading things off and takes a strike.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for.
And that one off the outside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. One out, bases empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And downstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Full count now. High fly ball, right field. Castellanos sizes this one up, and there's two away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because It's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
2 out, space is empty. Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a
Batting
very
fourth,
aggressive
second
secondary
baseman,
lead. So a ball
Luis
down the line or into the
Garcia.
gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
That's a
That
ball.
is if you are the offensive side of it.
Luis Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. That to right. Castellanos should have this one. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
Philadelphia,
Brandon Marsh
left
steps to the
fielder,
plate.
Brandon Marsh.
Gore back to work. And that one sliced foul. And that's
That's
off
off the plate.
the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That
Ball
one
3.
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Second inning here, no score. This one in the air. Abrams. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. That's in there, and that's strike 1. That's
Off the plate,
inside.
ball 1.
And a it's fouled away. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To third, Tenna. They get the force. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now up for Washington, Jose Tenna.
Jose Tenna.
Out towards left center. Marsh moves under it. 1 away.
Batting 6, left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Strike 2.
0-2.
He goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
To the right side, stop. Tosses to first, inning over. So 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go, top of the 3rd, scoreless game. So here's Bader now. First offering, and it just misses. And there's the strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting,
Trey Turner now worked to walk at his first trip to the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Top of the third, no score. Late that time, and it's strike two.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Schwarber stands in here, takes ball one low. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fastball is outside. Bryce Harper next to bat for Philadelphia. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Draws the walk there.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Bryce
Harper to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. To the right side, and that's a foul ball. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Robert Hassel III.
Hassel III.
Outside, 1-0. In the air, center field. Bader should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter James Wood.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Struck out swinging his first time. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Nullifiers. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. He gets there with the slide, and that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
This is such a difficult play for a third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mid, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
Abrams takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Tap foul at the plate. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the
Now
big
batting,
part of the field.
the
Man,
first
there are a
baseman,
lot of hits
Josh
there.
Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. He reached on a walk his first time. There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Nationals leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. Start of the fourth,
Leading
and
off
now
for
it's
the
JT
Phillies,
Realmuto.
catcher, JT
It's
Realmuto.
interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
In the air, left field, down the line. Lyle makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches. 27 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
One thing I always felt, if I played left field instead of center field, was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double. Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Boom, in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two down, nobody on. That one the other way. Base hit into right field.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick
Dominant
Castellanos.
performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First time up was a pop out. That misses. Nope. And that's ball 1. Boom. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off. He was late. Check swing, no appeal.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next pitch just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one is inside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next pitch inside, and the count's full.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Marsh moves under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose
Tena digging in for the Nationals. Fly to left his first time. A little bit low. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, left
Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Still no score. We go to the top of the fifth. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Gore back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb. So they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And that skips into dirt. And it remains 2-2. That's hard hit on the line. Cruz makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And now Bader up to the plate.
Bader.
Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it's even up. Just missed. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Line to left, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity. Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Cruz makes the play, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia. Halfway through this one, still no score. And we're back.
Leading
Now it's
off
the right
for the
fielder,
Nationals.
Dylan Cruz.
Right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting.
And
the
now it's
catcher,
Keibert
Ruiz.
Grounded out his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
First pitch doesn't
Outside.
find the zone. And strike one to the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter
Now
like this,
batting,
known for
center
using the
fielder,
entire field.
Robert
Just couldn't
Hassel,
sit back
the
long enough
third.
on that one.
Here's a speed threat. Robert Hassel III. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. And the Nationals gone in order. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Number 45 gets the call from the pen. So here
Leading off
is
for
Bryce
Philadelphia,
Harper,
first
who's
baseman,
0 for 2 with a
Bryce
pair of
Harper.
strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Clayton Beater looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 50 getting loose as well. Next offering is down low. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And gone. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Going to bring up JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Up the middle, Abrams. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Did a nice job
Now
getting there.
batting,
Good
left
throw,
fielder,
but
Brandon
very
Marsh.
difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a sac bunt here. Throws to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down.
Now
Advances
that
that
is
runner up
third
another
baseman,
base.
Alec
That
Bohm.
was his job. He got it done.
And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 2 for 2. On the ground, right side, and there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's going to
Now
be
batting,
Nick
right fielder,
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Harrison Bader on deck for the Phillies. Lifted in the air, out to left. Lyle squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Nationals Park, and now the DH, James Wood.
Hitter, James Wood.
Swings through that one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Stott over to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J.
There's C.J. Abrams now, 1 for 2. shortstop takes a ball. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. Called strike right there. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner caught it second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely
First
crazy.
baseman, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. He is struck out and he is walked. And there's a strike. Two outs. That one fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's down and in. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Nationals go quietly. They still trail 1-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jackson Rutledge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game, and now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And that is out of play. Rutledge, in his rookie season, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, and occasionally works in a splitter. Strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ripped on a line. Lunges, but can't make the catch.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's a little bit low. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014 and fouled off. first and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-1. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bader over at second. Turner at first with no outs. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Just off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Off the mark there. 3-2 down. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here's Harper now. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
There's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up,
Something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases juiced, no outs. Fastball is outside. Got him! And that is a big first out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
And he pumps it a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. Bases loaded, one away.
Ball, that's out.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Clips the corner. Strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs.
Ball one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Garcia fires over to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
And ball one.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Matt Strom appears to be getting loose. Robertson also getting ready. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is Jose Tena. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And now the count is even. Yeah, that's fouled off. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground right side. Stott over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 1-0.
Now pitching for
Now
the
on the mound for the
Nationals.
Nationals, Clayton Beater.
Number 39.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off for
game, and
Philadelphia,
here comes
third
Alec
baseman,
Bohm.
Alec
3 for
Bohm.
3 with 3 singles. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. out in front. Rip foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Now batting, right
Nick
fielder,
Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Orlando Rivalta preparing to come on if needed. Number 50, a left-hander, also throwing. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead it 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. David Robertson.
Now
He
pitching
has a
for
great slider
Philadelphia.
with tons of movement.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Dylan Cruz
Leading
digging
off
in for the Nationals.
Washington.
Well, these
Right
fans
fielder,
definitely want to get
Dylan Cruz.
involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Yohan Duran getting loose out there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That
2
misses
balls,
the
1
zone.
strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's the ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Up next,
Hitter
for
didn't
the
offer at it.
Nationals,
Now he has somebody to worry about over at
Keibert
first.
Ruiz.
No outs. Runner at first. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Way
1-0.
outside. And that is ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And misses inside. Chopped on the ground. Harper Good feed. That's
He's
one.
out.
A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1
Now
double
batting,
play, in my
center
opinion, one of the
fielder,
toughest
Robert
plays to make.
Hassel,
You've got a
the
pitcher
third.
covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next
One ball,
offering
one
is
strike.
downstairs. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Right side. Stott over to first in time. An acrobatic play to end the inning. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. Beater back to work. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Orlando Ribalta up and throwing. And that's through there for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And downstairs. Now a fly ball to right center. Hassel sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-0.
2 balls.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Now batting.
2 outs, bases
designated
empty.
hitter,
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Bryce Harper would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Too high, and it's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional
Now
walk,
batting,
but
the first
he wasn't
baseman,
exactly trying
Bryce
to attack the zone
Harper.
either.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one down the line. They take the force out, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Yohan Duran.
Now pitching.
Well,
for
the best
Philadelphia.
relievers love the opportunity to
Number
come in and
59.
protect a tight lead late in the
Yohan
ball game.
Duran.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order.
Leading off
And the batter
for
now,
Washington.
James Wood. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
James
A lot of
Wood.
times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. One-run game, bottom 9. This one in the air, center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. That's a big first out right there,
Now
and that
batting,
changes things.
shortstop,
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the
Abrams.
hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
On the ground, but it kicks foul. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And that's down and away. Just misses. The count now 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across,
First
especially in terms of
baseman,
movement. I mean, that thing
Josh Bell.
tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So they're down to their final out. Josh Bell getting ready to hit. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The Nats down to their final strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Off the plate, it's 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
Garcia.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
There's a strike at the knees.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The other way, and no one can get there. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jose Tena digs in now, trying to deliver as the hero. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Swing and a foul out of play. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. We're tied at 1.
Huge moment for him and his team, Lou. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Yohan Duran gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm
Now
after a quick break. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Jacob Young.
Number 30. Jacob Young.
Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that is out of play. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires the first. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
the Nationals.
now, and on the mound, the closer,
Number 47.
Jose A. Ferrer.
Jose A. Ferrer. This
Now
change
into the game,
defensively
Brady
for the
House.
Nationals.
He's the new third
Now
baseman.
playing third base, number 55.
Here comes Real Muto.
Brady House.
Listen, there's absolutely
Leading
no
off
reason to
for the
pitch to
Phillies,
this guy right
catcher,
here. You
JT
nibble, you see if
Real
he'll
Muto.
expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Check swing. Did he go? No.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike. And that one almost got him. And a foul ball, he stays alive. High fly ball out towards left center. Lyle sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. First pitch just misses. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Number 50, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Thompson, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Man at second. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Stays alive. Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
First and second, one out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. Strike one. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. On the ground to first, could be two. One at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
He's under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Ruiz in the box now, takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a ball popped up. That's out number two. And now the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Winning run stands at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. So one left for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for
Number
the
50
Nationals.
gets the ball now.
Number 50.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
In the air, right field. Cruz. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1.
That's ball three.
Harrison Bader in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. We are in the 11th. And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 on, 1 out. And now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Two on, 1 out. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. Trey Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Here comes Bohm around third. He scores, and they have the lead. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Bader on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nats 1. Now into the ball game on defense, Max Kepler. He takes over in right.
Number 17.
Now at the
Max
plate,
Kepler.
James Wood. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
For the
But he looks so comfortable making that play,
shortstop,
dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee,
Abrams.
like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. That one
Off the plate,
outside,
ball 1.
and that's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The tying run is 90 feet away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Big strikeout right there, and that
Now
kind of takes
batting,
the pressure
the
off the
first
defense a
baseman,
bit.
Josh
Infield was
Bell.
in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals as the Nationals are down to their final out. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. The changeup
that ball
missing,
went out.
and the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Strom is just 1 strike away,
No, that's down.
and a good eye there.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That misses the zone, and a full count now. Luis Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Now a jump throw, and that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.